Today on Eagle Nation News, Ashley Parscale was on scene at the pep rally last Friday, interviewing cheerleaders, students, and band members to find out what their expectations were for this year's blackout.
From excitement in the student section to glowing performances, Kelly Trin highlights the blackout pep rally.
And we will have Nick Anderson in studio with Dr. Burdett, talking about the quickly approaching PSAT test. How can you prepare for this year's upcoming exam?
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good morning, Prosper High School. Today is Monday, October 2nd. I'm Jake Fine.
I'm Caitlin Wessels.
And I'm Casey Boston.
We start today's show with tragedy in Las Vegas. Casey, you have the story?
Last night, more than 50 people were killed and over 500 were injured in a mass shooting in Las Vegas. The lone gunman opened fire on a music festival from his hotel room above. He was later found dead in the room. It's the deadliest shooting in U.S. history.
It was just announced this past week that the new Assistant Fire Chief, Shaw Eft, will begin today, October 2nd. There were over 60 candidates representing other departments throughout Texas, but they ended up hiring Chief Shaw to be the department's second in command.
Now, Ashley Parscale joins us to talk with students before and after the Blackout Pep Rally to find out their thoughts. Ashley?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm here at the annual Blackout Pep Rally, where right behind me are cheerleaders, band members, and tech crew getting ready for this arena to black out.
My favorite part about the Blackout Pep Rally is just having all the lights off and being able to get hype with these little neon things on our necks.
All right, what about you?
Well, just the Blackout Pep Rally makes everything special just because, the lights are out, everyone's getting hype, and then it's also, our first district game, so it's definitely going to be a remembrance for me.
I expect it to be crazy when the lights go out and everyone go wild.
So being a senior, how do you feel about this being your last Blackout Pep Rally?
It's honestly terrifying knowing this is my last Blackout Pep Rally because I'm going to miss the adrenaline rush. Usually Blackout Pep Rallies are so much more hype than normal pep rallies are.
Part is probably just the hypeness, just like everyone coming together and just getting all excited. I mean, you can't see anyone, so no one can really be judged, so everyone can dance and, be their free self.
I can positively say that we saw the school in a different light. Although it was dark, the school spirit and pride glowed. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Ashley Parscale. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Ashley. After this commercial break, we recap the glowing moments from this year's Blackout Pep Rally.
This week on Eagle Nation News, we explore how nonverbal communication can be a form of bullying and cyberbullying's impact on students. And finally, we learn what PISD is doing to combat the problem.
Your weather for Tuesday is going to warm up a bit with a high of 87 and a low of 70. For your fast forecast, I'm Max Hamilton.
From all the glow sticks to flashing lights, Kelly Trin has all the highlights from last week's highly anticipated Blackout Pep Rally.
I was a king under let go of everything.
Thank you, Kelly. After this commercial break, Nick Anderson is in studio with Dr. Burdett to talk PSATs.
Mu Alpha Theta membership applications are due October 23rd to Miss Woods Room 1132. Applications are available on the PHS Clubs and Organizations website. Science National Honor Society applications can be found on Miss Robinson's PISD webpage. They should be completed and turned into Miss Robinson's Room 2130 by October 18th. Young Life Strikes Night is October 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. The cost will be $15 and RSVP at the link below. For questions, see Miss Cates or Miss Werner.
With the PSAT test coming up quickly, we have Nick Anderson in studio with Dr. Burdett to discuss the benefits of scoring well on the PSAT.
Thank you, Casey. I'm in studio with Dr. Burdett. Dr. Burdett, can you just tell us who is going to take the PSAT?
Well, we have juniors who've signed up to take the PSAT, and then we are also testing all sophomores this year.
Okay. So why is it important to score well on the PSAT?
Well, for juniors this year, when you score, the test you take on October 11th will go toward the National Merit Program. If you score high enough, then you might qualify for some substantial scholarship money. And for sophomores, if you score well enough, what we're going to do is select students based on their score and invite you into a class that we have taught by two of our amazing teachers, and in hopes that you would gain enough points to where you would qualify for the National Merit the following year. And you see on the screen that the benefits of the class, it's a weighted GP, weighted grade. You get to design your own t-shirt. There's food that we purchase for you, which is always a bonus. And it also works on test-taking skills and just gets you ready for that environment when you take the test as a junior the following year. We have 65 students in the class this year. We hope to increase that for next year. For this year's juniors, we have 3 National Merit finalists this year, and for the juniors this year, we want to increase that number for sure. So the benefits of it is that you qualify for some substantial, obviously I'm not going to do well on that test, scholarship money.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Back to y'all at the desk.
Last week, Nate Tompkins dove into the new iPhone 8, but today he is in studio with an update on Samsung's new release, the Note 8.
What's up, guys? I'm Nate Tompkins with your social media update. A few weeks ago, Samsung released their highly talked about Galaxy Note 8 over a year after its predecessor, the Note 7. So today I'm going to touch on a few things about the Note 8 that could aid in your decision if you're thinking about buying it. First, the Note 8 carries an astounding 6 GB of RAM, 50% more than the Galaxy S8 and double that of the iPhones 8 Plus and 10. However, the battery size of the Note 8 is actually less than that of the Galaxy S8 Plus, likely due to the amount of internal space being taken up by the S Pen. One more thing, for those of you who enjoy split-screen multitasking, Samsung introduced a new feature called Smart Pair, which allows you to save a pair of apps to open up instantly at the same time in multi-window mode. Make sure you're following us at Eagle Nation News on Twitter and turn on our post notifications for more updates. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Nate. Now let's get an update on Prosper Sports.
Prosper Football played Little Elm in their first district game at home, winning Friday night 35-7.
Prosper Volleyball also played Little Elm on Friday, sweeping them 3-0.
And finally, Prosper Hockey fell 5-6 to Highland Park. Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule for today. There will be bowling tryouts at 6:30 p.m. at Allen Bowl.
And take a look at the rest of the week.
A couple announcements before we go. For those auditioning for the talent show, your music must be turned in to Miss Nelms in room 1020 or emailed to kenelms@prosper-isd.net by 5 p.m. in either an MP3, MP4, or WAV format if you are going to use music in your performance.
The winner of the Band Book Week contest is David Powell. Please stop by the library to pick up your prize. Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Caitlin Wessels.
I'm Casey Boston.
And I'm Jake Fine. Live long and prosper.